Okay, so today we're going to go over some Polaroid cameras. That's my current obsession, is instant film. And we're gonna go over how to use a Polaroid camera and the differences kind of between like an older Polaroid 600 and a newer Polaroid 1-step 2. So this is the Polaroid 600 Cool Cam. It's got this fun little design on the front, fun colors. So basically we'll start with how you would open the camera. It would normally be shut like this, and you just pull it open like that. Don't worry that you're gonna break it. You kind of might have to pull a little bit harder depending on the camera. So you have your viewfinder back here where you look through, and then you have the flash up here and sort of like a little exposure bar right there. Just kind of more or less is basically how that works. To fire the camera, you would push one of these two buttons over here. This one is supposed to fire the camera without flash, and this is supposed to fire the camera with flash. There we go, there's one. And then there's that one. And you can see the flash didn't go off. You can hear it's trying to eject film, but the cartridge is empty. So to switch out the film, you will push this little lever on the side, and it opens up the front, and you'll pull this little tab and pull out the cartridge. This one's empty. It's already been used. So that's just the basics of operating the camera. The newer Polaroid cameras aren't much different. They have the shutter button up here in the front, and it has a power switch back here to turn it on and off. And then it also has a little exposure dial here of just more or less. So you might be wondering what type of film to use for each. The Polaroid 600 older cameras need the 600 film. The newer Polaroid cameras are called I-type cameras, and they can take either the 600 cartridges or the newer I-type. And what the difference is with the older Polaroids, the batteries are in the film cartridge. So in order for the camera to operate, it needs access to these batteries. With the newer Polaroid cameras, the batteries are built in and they have a little charging port right there. So they can take either type, the 600 film or the I-type film. I'll show you this. The 600 cartridge will fit in this camera as well. It's trying to eject the first frame. And when you open the camera, it'll tell you what kind of film it can use. You should see right there. Hopefully you can see. So that's basically the main differences, how you operate one of these cameras. And you can find these at camera shops and just various places, thrift stores, things like that. These newer cameras are sold, at Best Buy or Adorama or Target.